Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Just when you think the day's going to close out without any Tottenham news, think again. Two bits of news in the last hour, some a bit stronger than the other, but let's look into it. First off, Lautaro Martinez is a target for Tottenham Hotspur, according to a number of journalists and a number of outlets. None other than Ben Jacobs. He has said that Tottenham Hotspur are looking at Lautaro Martinez as an option to replace Harry Kane. On the back of that, Alemany, the director of football at Barcelona, he nearly joined Aston Villa back in June. He is wanted by Tottenham as an option to be director of football. All that and more after this. Yes, good afternoon. I hope everyone is well. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. So, as I said, never dull at Tottenham Hotspur. And I think the world knows that we are looking for a striker. We've been linked with two or three in the last week since, or even just before the departure of Harry Kane to Bayern Munich. The names that have been doing the rounds, the strongest name has been Gift Orban. Some people saying personal terms have been agreed. Some people saying that we've bid. Some people saying that we haven't. You never know in this crazy, crazy world, this circus that is the transfer market. However, now we're hearing that the reports for Taremi of Porto are off. Apparently, we asked about him, we inquired, but that's off as well. There were even suggestions that Romelu Lukaku would join Tottenham Hotspur from Chelsea. But that's been poo-pooed by people such as Alistair Gold. But what it does mean is Spurs need a forward. And the reports coming out in the last hour from Ben Jacobs, and lots of people are getting hold of this story, is that Spurs are going to inquire to Inter Milan about Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine World Cup winner, who some call a goal-scoring sensation. Some people are calling this guy a goal-scoring machine. Shall we have a look at him? Shall we see what he's all about? So, if you can see this, where is he? Lautaro Martinez. Let's have a look at his Wikipedia page. So hopefully you can all see this. If we scroll down just slightly, you will see, and let me make that bigger for you. No, not that big. You will see there are his goal scoring records. So before playing for Inter Milan, where he's been for the last 5 seasons, he was playing for Racing in the Argentine Primera Division. He scored 27 goals in 60 games in all competitions, and that alerted Inter Milan to his prowess in front of goal. Since then, he's played 238 games for Inter Milan in all competitions, racking up 102 goals. So not quite one every 2, but not a shabby goal-scoring record. And if you look at his goal-scoring record in the league, it's certainly got better as he's got older. 6 goals in his first year, 14, 17, 21, 21 league goals, that is. And then if we look further down at some of his honours, Argentina, he's just under 1 in 2 for them, 21 in 48, as you can see there. And then if we scroll down, you will see his honours. He's won the Serie A title, 2 Coppa Italias, a Super Coppa Italia twice, a Champions League runner-up, a UEFA Europa League runner-up, and the FA Cup, the World Cup he has won. And he's also won the Copa America and the Commonwealth UEFA Cup of Champions. So this is a man that has won. He was in UEFA Europa League Squad of the Season in 2019, 2020, and he finished 21st in the Ballon d'Or in 2021. So this is a player that has got pedigree. This is a player that has scored goals at the elite levels, Serie A, Champions League, World Cups, Copa Americas. This is a goal scorer. Is it the goal scorer that you want as a Tottenham fan? Is it? Does he fit the mould? Is he an out-and-out goal scorer? He's 25 years of age and he'll be 26, coming up 26 next week, believe it or not. He's 26 next week. Good age, good experience. Would you take Lautaro Martinez at Tottenham Hotspur? He's been linked with many clubs before, and before now, Inter Milan have asked for a lot of money for this player. Will their stance change? Are they looking to finally let the Argentinian go? Let's keep tabs on this story. I, for one, would be all over Lautaro Martinez. That's just me. Next, we move to the news that Fabrizio Romano broke a short while ago. And I'll share my screen there so you can see. This is what he said. You can all see that. You can all see it. Fabrizio Romano said, exclusive, and this was just an hour ago, Tottenham considering Mathieu Alemany as a potential option as the new director of football starting from September. Alemany will part ways with Barca on the September the 2nd and was close to Aston Villa in June. Premier League opportunity could return soon with Spurs. Now, when we look at that, what do we know about Mathieu Alemany? Now, I didn't know loads about him. I remember the links with Aston Villa, and then that fell apart. And lots of around WhatsApp groups and everything, lots of reports of, oh, remember he signed this player and that player. There's been some great signings in there. There's been some really poor signings in there as well. Let's see, what do we know about this guy? Let's have a quick look and deep dive. Sorry, I said deep dive, more of a shallow dive, to be brutally honest with you. So if we look at Mathieu Alemany, you will see there that he's been in football for a very long time, starting at Mallorca back in 1990 to 1993. When he was at Mallorca, he then went on to be the CEO, and he was very much involved in the deal, as you can see there, for Samuel Eto'o. Obviously, the world-class striker that was Samuel Eto'o, that went for a 24 million euro fee to Barcelona after becoming Mallorca's top goal scorer. And we all know the rest is history. He was phenomenal. From there, he's spent many a year at RCD Mallorca, then going on for 2 years to be the general director of Valencia. And for the last 2 to 3 years, he's been the football director of FC Barcelona. Now, some will say there's been bad times under him at Barcelona. Some will say there's been good times. However, he has signed some good young players. They've just gone on to win the league. He's brought in players like Koundé. He's brought in players such as Lewandowski. He brought in players like Frank Kessie. He brought in players like at the back, like Araujo. But he's also brought in a few duds, hasn't he? People like Luke de Jong. He brought in Emerson Royal. We all know about Emerson Royal. Now, rather than going too deep into all of his signings, let's look at it like this. Spurs need a director of football. All of the stuff that came out, all of the noise around Paratici earlier this year. Naughty boy, Paratici, naughty boy. So Spurs need a director of football. Lots of fans have been asking, where is it? Why is it not here yet? Why has this news not been coming? So it very much to me looks like if it is going to be this guy, and this is only an initial thought from Romano, but if it is going to be Mathieu Alemany, then him starting now would make no sense with 2 weeks of the window to go, but it would make sense from the 2nd of September, where him and Postecoglou can start planning already for the January window, start planning for the summer window. All I care about is that whoever comes in as director of football is on the same wavelength as Ange Postecoglou. Now, being the director of football at Barcelona, you would know about pressing. You would know about this passing style of football. And if that is what Spurs are trying to adopt and implement via Postecoglou, then could this guy be good? Now, this is just a shallow dive, as I said. Lots of people will come out with, he did this, he did that, it's terrible. I'm just reporting it as it comes through the news cycle. So let me know what you think. Lautaro Martinez, is he a good replacement for Kane? Is he that fox in the box? I would say yes. I would definitely take him. How much would you want to spend on him? Do you care how much we spend on him if we get him? And Mathieu Alemany, should he join Tottenham Hotspur as director of football when he leaves his post as Barcelona? It's all good fun. Tottenham Hotspur, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Please like, please subscribe. We are now exactly 200 away from 10K. Smash the likes on this video. Smash the subscribes. Thank you for all your support. And as always, come on, you Spurs.